Welcome to Monday. I love Mondays. Mondays are great. I just got off with a really cool Zoom call with some new colleagues, new friends, and just left really, truly inspired. So today was great, coming off of an amazing weekend. Part of this Life on Fire Kingdom Influencer group, and man, it was just amazing. The energy, the conversations, the encouragement. So I just want to ask you this question: like, what does your community and supportive community look like? Are they encouragers or are they balloon deflators? And just asking those questions is so huge because I'm on a mission over the next, from now to the rest of my life of a lot of cool things coming along. So anyway, it's Mondays. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these Monday kind of updates on what is coming, which is really, really cool. What's up, Nate Wilson? I need to have you on the podcast again, man. Hear what's going on with you in these days. Put in the comment section, podcast, man. I'll hit you up for another run. But man, this Life on Fire, Nate, you would have loved this. Life on Fire. It's a bunch of kingdom influencer, kingdom minded people out ready to make a difference and are making a difference in the world. So I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen. I try to make Monday mornings kind of a quick thing of here's what's coming this week. And just so you all are able to stay informed on what is moving along. So here we go. Let's hop into our screen. Got it. Boom. Here we are. Got to make this bigger for all of us vision challenged people. Okay, so here's what's coming this week from Lifted from the Rut. So if you're not getting the emails, I usually have people hit me up for this during this, message me your email address so you're tapped into the content that's coming out each week. But here we are. Oh, I'm just going to jump right down below this part. I don't know why I read that. Here's a cool thing when I interviewed Deb Houck from Franklin Covey back when I did the Art of Intervention Summit that I did back in July. So why do you care to help others, Deb? Deb said, this is an interview I did with her. Celebrating victories, small and large, gives my life meaning and purpose. Few experiences are more thrilling for me than seeing the spark in someone's eyes when they discover something new about themselves and how they relate to the world. That's pretty cool. And then 7 Habits always talks about when you learn something new, you're more likely to not only apply it, but to remember it, retain it, and apply it. When you share it with someone within 48 hours, then that is when you're more likely to actually put it into action. So, and then if you ever want to stay in touch, there's all my handles. Actually, I'll put those in the chat here later. So, because again, we are live, so you can throw any comments you want to into the chat. Always want people to remember that part. We'll go ahead and put that banner up real quick because here we are. Cool. All right, moving along. So this week we are going to be, you should have gotten the email today about what's happening this week, weekly email, what we're doing right now. This is the email. We do a 10 o'clock-ish start Mountain Standard Time doing this. And here's the podcast. So AspenRidge Recovery actually jumped aboard and became a sponsor of the Beyond the Bars radio podcast that I do. I've been doing that for a couple of years. Got about 100 episodes on there. BeyondTheBarsRadio.com. You can just go to Lifted From The Rut also to get all of this information. LiftedFromTheRut.com actually has links to the podcast shows, webinars, all the stuff that's going on to bring awareness to people. But so they jumped aboard as a series sponsor, and there's 3 episodes they're going to be doing back-to-back weeks. We did the first one last week, so if you just go to liftedfromtherut.com, you can scroll down and find the AspenRidge page. Really excited about that. And in the newsletter, you just click here, go right to their page, learn about what they do to help addicts change their lives, people suffering from substance abuse. Again, there's all sorts of people that have ways they like to phrase things. And then new podcast coming out this week, the one with Deb Houck from 7 Habits of Highly Effective Families, which is totally awesome. And then Laura Padgett's just talking about staying true to self and faith. So when you're in the actual email, again, if you're not getting them, just shoot me a message and I'll send them over to you, the weekly email. And then you just it's nice. You just click on here and it goes straight to the email page on Beyond the Bars Radio, and bam, there they are right here. It was not up there yet because we're putting it up tomorrow, but here you can just watch all these episodes and you can download them straight from the website. So that's pretty wonderful as well. And then you can just hit them up on Spreaker, whatever you want to do. So that's how you can stay in touch over at Lifted From The Rut. And then if you ever want to schedule a free call with me, just to touch base, see what's going on, talk about resources you might need, you click the green button in the email and bam, you go right to my calendar, set up a time. And then the inspirational video this week is by Phil Wickham. It's called This Is Amazing Grace, and encourage people to just watch that every day. Start your morning off with it every day. And then if you want to, email me at the end of the week on how that impacted your life. Starting off the day with positive and encouraging information is awesome. So every week, this is what I send out. Try not to be overwhelming with the content, but Mondays, you get your email, message me if you're not on it. 10 o'clock, we do the Lifted From The Rut TV show, just real quick. I'll be doing more. We'll be starting to do the actual TV show again, like next week, where we have an hour episode with guests and speakers. Tuesday, the Beyond the Bars podcast goes out. Wednesdays, AspenRidge sponsor podcast is posted on my website. Thursdays, you get a weekly content, which I get a lot of emails back from that, which is really cool. Just ways to kind of season life and pound through it. And then Friday, the new Addiction, Freedom, and Faith podcast goes out. So that is what was happening this week. Laura, your podcast is going to go out on Friday. Exciting stuff there, Laura Padgett. But I got to tell you, this week real quick, just want to challenge everyone to think about who is your tribe? Now, if you look at the word tribe, the letter I is in the middle of it. So I am in the middle of my tribe, but how I define who I am is a big deal, right? Because we got to know who we are so we know what the heck we're doing. But when we look around like top 5, 10, people in our lives, what does their life look like? Where's their life going? Because a lot of times they say, show me your top 5 friends and I'll show you where you're going. So if the top 5 influential people in our lives have drama and chaos and pain and stuff happening all the time, and cars are breaking down and cell phones getting lost, like all these kind of things, right? They're just all this drama and chaos that drains a lot of us. Now, loving on people is what we're called to do, right? But if we want to level ourselves up, which is what this whole weekend was about, that I just went through on this Kingdom Influencer group and coaching program that I do, all this leveling up is being around people that are striving to go further places. They want more from their life. They're challenging you. They're, encouraging you to be better. And those are the type of people I'm surrounding myself with in 2020 and 2021 and beyond, is these people that are doing amazing things. Like I heard these incredible stories over the weekend of people that may have been like flatlined in their life, right? But then they met this group of people that were way above flatline. They were thriving on the peaks of life, and they had their own challenges. Yeah. But those challenges, when you have this flat line, like the challenges don't take us way down here and the peaks aren't way up here. It's just kind of more steady, right? But the lows aren't as low as they used to be. And these stories were so powerful and so encouraging. And I was encouraged a ton. I had a lot of people encouraging me on what I'm doing and where I'm going, and it's exciting. So that's the things I want to bring you every week. Hopefully you'll engage, and thanks for tuning in. Try to do this if you're in the future. I try to do this every week at 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. If I don't, I'll send an email out. But it's a way to just stay connected and enjoy life together. But I try to bring as much content as I can that's not really about me. It's about the guests I get to interview and the programs I can bring to take people to different levels. In my coaching is just taking people to different levels in their life that are stuck, which is why I called it Lifted from the Rut, because we all get in ruts in our life, right? And staying in those ruts, as I've said before, it's like living in a coffin, but the ends are kicked out. It's just stagnant. It's not going anywhere. And we're not built for this. God didn't put us on this earth to be drum and dreary and, chaos, drama driven people. So I'm aligning myself with so many amazing people that have this passion for reaching people. And that's a big summit that I'm bringing to y'all December 7th. I'll share more about that later, but it's going to be another really cool summit, different flavor than I did before, but you'll just have to stay tuned to the emails for that as they come out. But really excited to bring not just bringing hope to people that feel hopeless, purpose to the purposeless, excitement to the drained, if you will. And it's going to be good stuff. So that's all I got for this week. Hopefully you'll tap into if you just go to liftedfromtherut.com and you go to the podcast section, you can go listen to the podcasts there, or just go beyondthebarsradio.com. That'll take you to the network that I'm a part of also. So we'll catch y'all later. Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a great week. Don't have a good week. Have a great week. Have a phenomenal week. Have a ferocious lion energy excitement week. That's what I'm talking about. Like this is your week. This is your week right now. So off we go with the banner. Bam. Let's watch the commercial on the way out and have a good week.